Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, that was impressive. Match that. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the... There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Cristiano Ronaldo, nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. That's Bruno. And a chance! And another cracker goal. It's been a high-tempo start.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Fernandez. Alvarez. De Paul. Tagliafico. De Paul, Pedro Neto. De Paul, Romero, Fernandez. Romero shifted upfield. João Cancelo. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. And that's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Pedro Neto played with finesse. Simeone with the clearance. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. And here's Rafael Leao. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Otamendi attempts a clearance. Alvarez. Molina. Simeone. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Fernandes. De Paul. Messi. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Fernandes. Fernandes, gently done. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. João Neves. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Simeone. Romero. De Paul. Tagliafico. Messi. Otamendi. Messi. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Driven forward. McAllister. Nice physical challenge. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. De Paul. Fernandes. Romero. Molina. Moved on forwards. João Neves. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. He's having a look round. He's found a way through. Nuno Mendes. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Cristiano Ronaldo really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Romero, aim forwards. Simeone. Messi. McAllister. And here's Messi. Oh, Alvarez! Oh, it's come loose. That was superb goalkeeping.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ignacio gets it away. What a throw in. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash. Now he's wondering who wants it. And it's Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both
Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Molina. Molina, that's a sharp pass. Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly. Fernandes. De Paul. Romero. De Paul. And it's played forward. Araujo attempts a clearance. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Rafael Leao. Bruno Mendes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Pedro Neto. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Romero forwards and with intent. Alvarez played out to the left flank. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tagliafico. De Paul. No goals as yet. Otamendi aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. McAllister. That has been cut short. João Cancelo. And he goes cross-field. And it's Mendes. Showing good feet. Bruno Mendes. Oh, smashing header! Gets it away. João Neves. And the shot! Deftly away. Messi. Molina. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendes picks it up out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. In again. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's neat. Moved on forwards. And that's a throw. Molina. Fernandez. Otamendi. Romero. Out to the left it goes. That's a throw. And it's made its way to him. Bruno Fernandes played out towards the right wing. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Alvarez. Now it's McAllister. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has found him in acres of space. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Otamendi makes the interception. McAllister. Messi. Over to the left. And it's McAllister. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Very nicely done. Alvarez. Spread out to the left. And here's McAllister. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Great chance! Pedro Neto. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Tries a measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. Simeone gets it away. Oh, played through for the wide man. Otamendi getting this one clear. Molina. Molina, gently done. Simeone looks to the other side. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! It's a loose ball. And they've got rid.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's got away. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes stood his ground strongly. That is lovely. João Neves. Hit into the middle. Romero. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rafael Leao. That's really well manoeuvred. And that was very necessary. Araujo have it back and can go again. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Oh, nice touch. De Paul. Tagliafico. Romero. Up towards the front line. Simeone. Molina. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Vitinha. Vitinha shifted upfield.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Molina chooses to go cross-field. Alvarez. McAllister providing an outlet on that flank. Mendes attempts a clearance. Rafael Leao goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's a nice ball. And the ball is out of play. De Paul. Simeone. Now he's off and running. Picks it up out wide. Molina. Oh, sweet feet. Molina's cross. That's going to go a long way. De Paul. Otamendi. Aim forwards. Tagliafico. And here's McAllister. A chance to play it in. McAllister elects to cross. Araujo. And he's managed to get free. That's good play. João Cancelo. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Messi. Messi. Messi gently done. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao with the cross. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. Climbs up big. It's a goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Portugal, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Fernandez. And he goes cross-field. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's McAllister. Can he deliver? Crosses it in here. Vitinha is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's McAllister. Fernandez. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And back out it comes. No foul, says the referee. It's a good run down the right. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nuno Mendes. Mendes over towards the opposite flank. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao! João Neves. And here's Neto. Rafael Leao. Messi. Molina. Messi. Moved on forwards. Molina. Got 5 minutes till half-time. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Alvarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. With half-time at hand, perfect timing. That was beautiful, something close to genius. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! Tagliafico. McAllister. Ball's gone out of play. Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha, played towards the other side. João Neves, out to the right. João Neves knocks it out wide. Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Simeone looking to get on the end of this. And he's got his range wrong there. Gonzalo Inacio looks to the other side. João Neves. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now who's going to be first to this? Pedro Neto. Time added on will be 2 minutes. João Neves. And it's played forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's out for a goal kick. De Paul. Out to the left it goes. And it's McAllister. McAllister. McAllister looking to run onto it. Vitinha. That'll be the last act of the first half. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Portugal are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He can get that clear. Argentina have reclaimed it. Molina. Fernandes. Simeone in acres of space out wide. He'll try to keep this alive. Messi. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Lovely bit of skill. Pedro Neto. Now here's the delivery.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inácio. Araujo. Vitinha. Vitinha, gently done. Takes a shot! Fernandes gets it away. Molina. Simeone. Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Simeone. João Neves. Vitinha. Oh, can he get onto this? Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Gets his head on it! Cleared without complication. Decent progress down the left. Nuno Mendes with the cross. McAllister. And here's Christian. There's the shot! McAllister, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Simeone chips it through, and that pass just didn't quite work. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedro Neto. Defending of the desperate variety. Simeone. Played towards the other side. Alvarez. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Gonçalo Inácio. And it's played forward. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernandes. Romero. De Paul. Moved on forwards. McAllister goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's McAllister. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Argentina
Look like they're defending with more compactness now, certainly down the middle.
and What is that a reaction to, Jim?
Well, I think it's a move to combat the aerial threat in repelling those crosses.
Romero, aim forwards. McAllister takes a look up. And the keeper has it. Pedro Neto, who's set up one goal so far. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Vitinha, over to the left. Vitinha. Otamendi can get it clear. Ball. Alvarez chasing after it. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Rafael Leao, bullish header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Martinez sends that a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi shifted upfield. João Neves. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Molina. Messi given the lift of his goal. Fernandes. Simeone. Played into the middle. Lovely feet. Molina, and that's aimed into the middle. Inacio with the clearance. Argentina have a free kick. What a save by Diogo Costa! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's nice. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice control. Time to deliver. Here it is, crossed in. And that has been clubbed away. Pedro Neto providing an real chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Cristiano Ronaldo really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
De Paul. Messi. De Paul, aim forwards. João Neves. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field. That's a throw. Simeone. Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Mendes. Crossed into them. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Simeone. Molina. Now it's McAllister. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Argentina keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Romero forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Simeone is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
McAllister in acres of space out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Diogo Costa, long ball by the goalkeeper. The referee's awarded a free kick. Molina. Simeone. Tries a deft little ball. Danger averted for now. And here's McAllister. Thinks about the shot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And Messi! And he's heaved it away. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Araujo, gently done. This is gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Otamendi played out to the left flank. Messi shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi goes short. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Simeone. He's got space in the area. Vitinha gets it clear. Tagliafico. McAllister. Only partially clear. There will be a throw-in. That's an excellent interception. Pedro Neto. Araujo. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Played out towards the right wing. Pedro Neto. Shot a goal! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Time for a change in personnel. Played towards the other side. De Paul. McAllister. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Lovely bit of skill. There's the header. Oh, quality save. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That is out of play. Tagliafico. And he goes cross-field. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez!
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Moved on forwards. Messi. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Pedro Neto really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
And here's Neto. And it's Cancelo. Hangs in a cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. Molina. Oh, easy pickings there. Romero, and it's played forward. Cross goes in there, and out it comes again.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vitinha, João Neves, Pedro Neto, João Cancelo, Pedro Neto, over to the left, back into the middle. Vitinha tries to thread one through, aimed in towards the centre.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
De Paul, McAllister, Otamendi chooses to go cross-field. Messi, great work on the overlap. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Argentina could try it again now. João Neves gets it away. That's the throw. Cross needs to be good. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. Talifico. De Paul. And he shoots! Pedro Neto getting this one clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is through here. Chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's McAllister. Taliafico. McAllister. Taliafico. Messi. De Paul. Oh, he's found... And Messi! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
João Cancelo. And here's Neto. And here's Neto. Bruno Fernandes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Simeone. Molina. Martinez hits it! Messi. Vitinha gets rid without sophistication. Otamendi. De Paul. And here's Lautaro. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Molina, played over towards the opposite flank. McAllister. Now then, the ball's come loose. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And it's Molina. Molina crossed in once more. Argentina are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Out for a throw. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Medina. Lovely feet. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Medina, oh, good take in a good area. And the finish! Bruno Fernandes gets good distance on it. McAllister. Medina. It's run loose here. Messi done delicately. And he's got his cross in.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
João Cancelo. João Cancelo forwards and with intent.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Last chance, perhaps. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Molina. Fernandes. In it comes. Araujo getting this one clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Spread out to the left. And he cuts out the supply. Simeone.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
McAllister is onto it in a flash. Messi. McAllister. De Paul. Now it's McAllister. And here's McAllister. Argentina have to get it into the box and quickly. Fernandes. Simeone. Fernandes. Messi. Fernandes. Messi. Fernandes. And that is that. Portugal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans, A truly emotional roller coaster that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity, and they ran them ragged. It was all highly impressive. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding too.